Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Workers Resources, Soviet Republic. In the last episode, I identified an area where we needed to make an adjustment so that we had water being delivered over to the heating plant, because there wasn't any. And so, we're still working on getting a lot of this done. I think I really do need to get at least one of these sport facilities completed before we bring people over here. But we should be pretty much ready to go in that regard. And this facility is now complete. We have food and clothes, electronics and meat and everything over in this shopping center. So hopefully that'll start making these people a lot more happy, and we'll start getting some people over here, which we are, which is very good. That's gonna need some fuel and an ambulance. Let's get the cheap ambulance first. And then let's, I need to figure out where there's a fuel line. Well, there should be a fuel line here. It's got a lot of stuff that is trying to fuel. Alright, well, what we'll do is we'll put this at the end of the line. There we go. Not super critical that that actually has its own repository of fuel, because it can just come over to the gas station and get some fuel if it needs to. And you are running at 100%. Now, the other issue that we were experiencing is that this is running low on coal. So, well, I don't really want to do it. I think for the moment, we are going to remove that from the list. Let our coal build back up. And what I might actually want to do is wait until after the winter. Once it's spring, then I think we'll move people in here, because then we'll have less potential issues with getting everything heated correctly, all of that. And we just drained our money completely out. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Keep this going. Hopefully we don't crash and burn. Alright. The rework of the coal processing plant is complete. So hopefully that is going to fix the problem. And it really does seem like it is. It's making a lot of headway. I'll come back and check it later, and if it's full up, then we'll go ahead and resume coal exports. Yeah, I'm waiting until you deliver your piece of equipment, and then I am sending you to be retired. That was an open hull, right? Yep, that was an open hull. We'll probably need to build another road depot. Let's see. 9.6 tons. We probably need at least something that does 11 tons. 18 tons. This thing's 11 tons. Tons. 9.6. Yeah, so it's gonna have to be here and up. 58K, 52K, 49K. We're gonna probably go with the 49K. There we go. Last month, clothes sold for 103K. That's not bad. Chemicals, 20K. How much was the import of chemicals last month? 19, 100, almost 200,000. Okay. That's going to be a problem. Well, I'll keep an eye on it, and if it looks like we can afford to push it out harder, then we'll push it out harder. What I would do is I would probably transfer it to this warehouse, which we can, and export it there. In fact, should that be what I'm actually doing? No, it's not loading. Do I have this set up for advanced? I do. The only thing we're exporting is alcohol and plastic. Okay, how can I modify this to do this better? Well, what I could do is just remove the advanced and just tell it to export what ever happens to be here. You can try that. No, not that. This. Yeah. Just grab anything and send it all. All right. And so let's go. You, instead of taking it to the custom house directly, take it over to here, because that'll be quicker. It'll be a quicker turnaround, and then we'll just have the train exported. I think we're back to being okay. There we go. Let's put that back in there. We still could even have more workers. How is the food looking? It's building up. All right, good. Good. Is anybody looking like they might be actually getting repaired? Not exactly. Go ahead and get another one of these built. Alright, so now we have some chemicals and some alcohol. Let's get the paving one there. Come on. Cycle these 3 loans. just want to see how it loads up and make sure it's going to work the way I expect it to work. Why are you hung up here? Because you're hung up here. Because you're probably trying to go that way. Because you're hung up. Please ignore the red signal. Alright, loaded with plastics and not chemicals. Yeah, it really needs a third boxcar, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, that's been built. That's been built. Can we just get this done? Like, how expensive would another boxcar be? Just... no. Cargo wagon. What's the cheapest one? The cheapest boxcar we can get. 103K. That'd be a bit pricey of an ask right now. Making sure that that was actually getting used. Alright, both of those are done. Let's take a look at that fuel route. Alright, so we're coming in here. Drop off fuel, drop off fuel, drop off fuel. I think what we actually want to do is that. Drop off fuel, drop off fuel, drop off fuel, drop off fuel, and then go get some more. These don't have any equipment. Are we going to actually end the month in the positive? We did. We did actually end the month in the positive for the first time in a long time. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at where our experts were last month. Clothes really helped. We only exported 7.4 tons. We still have 30 tons. We're gonna get that. I need 103K. Alright, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Let's cycle these. Okay. That gives us 500,000 to play with. Can I purchase a used? I mean, I could purchase a used electric locomotive. Not exactly what I really want to do right now. We need a cargo wagon. This is the cheapest boxcar. Buy it. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to get an electric locomotive to go get it. So what we're going to do, we grab this train. Grab this train. Come on. There we go. Where are you? You're over there. On your way to load up. Alright, go ahead and load up with some coal. We're in Terra 26%. That's not terrible. Alright, now head here. I might end up having to rebuild its entire route, but that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so in the depot now. you, what you are going to do... Let's see. Can I do it this way? Go here and load that stuff. No, we want to load that, not unload. Load. Load. No, I need you to go here. Okay, there we go. Now, what we want to do is tell it to head back here. Why are you waiting? Okay, you're waiting for the rail constructor to go. Okay. That's fine. Alright, now you're there. Okay. Alright, so now we get rid of this. Get rid of that. Alright. And we tell this to go. Now it should be able to hold 3 different materials at the same time. Should load up with plastics. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm silly. I didn't actually tell you to pick that up. Okay, that's why you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Alright, alright, that's fine, that's fine. Go back there. Is it going to cycle all the way around to do that? I guess it is. Now we're looking here. Why does it stop? Is it because I don't have... Oh yeah, I don't have... There we go. One more time. Load up. There we go. Load up with almost 9 tons of chemicals. That is a much nicer number right there. And you have a busted down dump truck. Okay. Might deal with that later. I just want to see this thing actually export something. There we go. Now, if I hadn't bought that wagon, we would actually be in the positive right now. That's alright. Alright, how is construction looking? This really should have more assigned. Did this ever get done? No, not yet. Okay. It's not critical that that get built right now. How are we doing as far as here? Lifespan, health is coming up, happiness is still eh. As soon as all of this is done being built, move everybody over to build this. Finish building all of this. How's the rail coming along? Getting closer. Getting a lot closer. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and wrap up for today. Now, what I've been thinking about is that actually this isn't going to be as high a priority as this is. So I think after we're done building, finish this. This town here, this little hamlet, more like, and get this oil field built and running. Then the next objective is to get this bridge built here, and then get these roads built, and get these farms, this grain storage up and running, and the rail up to that point done. We're not going to worry about the livestock farm. We're not going to worry about the food factory or any of that. We're also going to need the storage here for fertilizer. And then we're going to need to deliver some fuel, some fertilizer. We're going to need to buy... Oh. Let's just cycle these two. And then we're going to try and get these farms up and running. We'll try and get these farms up and running. Because we're going to really want all this grain, and then I'm going to probably just want to export it for now. Just export all that grain, and eventually we're going to want to bring it over here once this is built. And, yeah. So if we get this all fired up. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.